Good evening and welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Tamiru Nimsat. Let's have a look at the headlines. After India and China, President to renew ties with the Middle East. Energy Ministry confirms electricity tariff reduction. News in detail. President Anukumar Dissanayake announced that his next official visit will be to the United Arab Emirates following an official invitation. The President said that the visit will explore opportunities for a government-to-government agreement on full imports to secure more favourable terms for Sri Lanka at a meeting held in Kaluturu recently. The President revealed that the rent for former President Mahinda Rajapaksha's current residence has been valued at 4.6 million rupees per month. President said that according to the law, former presidents are entitled to either residence or one-third of their salary, which amounts to 30,000 rupees. President Dissanayake clarified that Rajapaksha must either pay the rent difference or vacate the residence. The President also revealed the valuation of former President Chandrika Kumartunga's residence will proceed shortly, as the initial assessment was delayed due to her absence. The President also said that the government will auction its luxury vehicle fleet in February to reduce maintenance costs. He also revealed that a resolution to abolish MP pensions will be presented in Parliament. Additionally, MPs will be required to pay market rates for meals in the parliamentary canteen. President Dissanayake further revealed that a joint venture between the Indian company and the Ceylon Electricity Board will soon commence. The President added that the new agreement will supply electricity at $0.597 per unit, an improvement over the former government's agreement of $0.7 per unit. The President went on to reveal that China has pledged to donate a 20 billion rupee conference hall to be established at the Colombo port city. The facility is set to host international and business conferences, further boosting Sri Lanka's appeal as a global hub. The Energy Ministry has decided to proceed with the Public Utilities Commission of Sri Lanka's recommendation to reduce electricity tariffs by an average of 20% across all consumer categories. Energy Minister Kumara Jayakodi confirmed that the tariff reduction would be effective immediately, dispelling earlier uncertainties. Earlier, the ministry announced that the Ceylon Electricity Board would only implement the revision after receiving approval and guidance from the Finance Ministry. However, this position was reversed following public clarification by the minister. Minister Jayakodi emphasized that the tariff reduction would provide significant relief to households and support industries grappling with high energy costs. The initial back and forth raised concerns about the clarity and timing of the implementation, with some stakeholders questioning the ministry's coordination. Director Communications at the Public Utilities Commission, Jayana Therath, said that a prepaid optional tariff has been proposed for the liquor operated areas to be implemented later this year. The Director of Communications of the PUCSL said this, speaking at a press conference announcing the 20% electricity tariff reduction in Colombo recently.
The Public Utilities Commission, headed by Professor Lalit Chandralal and Engineer Piyal Hennayaka, and with the participation Commission member Dr. Chaturi Samanmali Fernando, the decision was taken to reduce the electricity end-user tariff by 20% overall reduction. This decision was taken after considering the initial proposal by CEB to continue the existing tariff for next 6 months starting from January to June, and also the counter proposal drafted by the permanent staff of the Public Utilities Commission for the LECO area starting from Nigampu to Gol. The LECO distribution area had proposed a prepaid optional tariff which will be implemented somewhere in late March or early April. Those who opt for a prepaid system, they can pop up their amount so that they could really have a kind of control over the electricity bill. So LECO has promised to implement it by somewhere early April or late March.
Stay tuned. We will return after this short commercial break. Welcome back after the break. Sri Lanka's tourism sector has kicked off 2025 on a high note, welcoming over 112,000 visitors in the first 2 weeks of January, a 21.11% year-on-year increase compared to the same period in 2024. The average daily tourist arrivals also surged by 21.12% year-on-year, with 8,030 visitors per day compared to 6,630 during the corresponding period last year. This robust start highlights the sector's resilience and its critical role in boosting foreign exchange inflow and supporting Sri Lanka's economic recovery. India led the arrivals with 19,353 visitors, followed by Russia with 17,225, the UK with 9,178, Germany with 7,455, and Australia with 4,815. These top 5 markets underline the country's appeal across diverse regions. Sri Lanka has set ambitious targets for 2025, aiming to welcome 3 million tourists and generate $5 billion in revenue. These goals are supported by the strong performance of 2024, which concluded with over 2.05 million arrivals. Last year recorded $3.2 billion in income, the third highest arrivals and fifth highest revenue on record, and the best performance since 2019. The Sri Lanka Economic Summit, organized by the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce, will feature a dedicated session titled Maximizing Tourism Potential at a hotel in Colombo next week. This session will explore strategies to position Sri Lanka as a leading global tourism destination with a focus on achieving the ambitious goal of $8.5 billion in tourist earnings by 2030. Discussions will center on enhancing the country's tourism offerings, improving average tourist spending, and implementing growth-oriented policies. The session will feature insights from Vice President and Head of Government Engagement for India and South Asia Advisa Anand Jha, Deputy Minister of Tourism Professor Ruwan Ranasinghe, CEO of Teardrop Hotels Henry Fitch, CEO of Cinnamon Hotels and Resorts Michael Swenson, Joint Deputy Chairman and Managing Director of Aitken Spence plc Stashani Jayawardena. The panel will be moderated by CEO of the Advocate Institute Dhananath Fernando. Discussion will moderate around innovative tourism policies to boost competitiveness, enhancing private-public collaboration for sustainable growth, upgrading Sri Lanka's tourism products to amplify global appeal, charting a roadmap for tourism's contribution to the national economy. This session is set to provide valuable insights and actionable strategies to transform Sri Lanka's tourism sector into a major driver of economic growth. The Ceylon Chamber of Commerce further announced that the Sri Lanka Economic Summit will be officially inaugurated by President Anurakumar Dissanayake. The Chamber said that a fireside chat featuring the President and Deputy Vice Chairman of the Ceylon Chamber, Pingumal Tevarantantri, will delve into the government's vision for economic stability and growth. The Ceylon Chamber's leadership, including Chairman Dominda Hulangamu and Vice Chairman Krishan Balendra, will also participate, with Hulangamu delivering the opening remarks. Furthermore, a chat with Chief Advisor to the President on Digital Economy, Dr. Hans Vijay Surya, will explore Sri Lanka's digital economy roadmap, moderated by founder of Surge Global, Bhanuka Harishchandra. The summit will focus on implementing sound economic policies to achieve an expert-led investment model. Stay tuned for stock update. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on positive notes today.
The all share price index gained by 115.84 points to close at 16,373.15, and the S&P SL20 gained by 30.37 points to close at 4,962.03. The turnover was 5.5 billion rupees and over 187 million shares were traded.
Up next are forex rates. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.